Hi, and welcome to Starkey At A Glance. My name is Judy Grobstein, Manager of Education and Audiology at Starkey, Australia, and I'm here today to talk to you about the industry's first and only 2.4 GHz custom rechargeable hearing aids. So you can imagine, if you will, a custom product that could be packed with performance that can match that of a standard product, that of a RIC device, a level of quality that our patients deserve, and a fitting experience that's positive and personalized to the user. And we can meet all of those requests as well as offer rechargeability and direct to smartphone connectivity, all in a beautifully designed custom form factor that your patients will really want to wear. So with that, we were really excited last year to introduce the market's only rechargeable wireless custom solution. So everything packed into a really nice device. That's what you have with Starkey's lithium-ion rechargeable wireless custom products. So if we look at some of the specs for this, the battery life is wonderful. So on a fully charged battery, they're going to get about 23 hours of battery life. And that's even if they are doing a lot of streaming from their smartphone or accessory. So even with about 4 hours of streaming, they're going to get about 23 hours of battery life. And to charge the devices is quite quick. They can fully charge them in just 3.5 hours. And it is using 2.4 gigahertz wireless technology, which means they have great connectivity to mobile phones, as well as our suite of accessories. So the custom rechargeable devices are on our Thrive platform. They are available in Livio Edge AI, Livio AI, and Livio in all of the technology tiers that are typically available. And the great thing about this is they also utilize our healthable technology. So if you fit Livio Edge AI or Livio AI custom rechargeable devices, you can take advantage of the onboard inertial sensors and artificial intelligence for a lot of those healthable features. And as I said, it is compatible with our accessories and direct streaming for iPhone and compatible Android devices. You have several user control options available. There is a T-coil option in the ITE style, and the style options will include an ITE as well as a half shell and an ITC, so you can get, a little bit smaller custom rechargeable product as well. Now, it does ship with the same standard charger, well, similar type standard charger that we use for our BTE and RIC rechargeable devices. So it's our all-in-one charger. It's great because when the devices are placed on the little charging posts, it will power them off. And it doesn't matter, the posts are not right or left specific. They can stick them in either way. They'll be powered off. And then when they take the devices off the charger in the morning, they will automatically power on. So they're ready to go when placed in their ear. So the fact that they're custom, they're rechargeable, really great option for those with dexterity issues. They don't even have to worry about turning them on and off. When it comes to the indicators for charging on the front of the device, you'll see 2 green LED lights. When the devices are placed on the charger, those will pulse green to indicate that they are in fact charging. And then once they're fully charged, it will give them a solid green light to let them know they're fully charged and are ready to go. Now, the great thing about our custom charger is that when it's plugged in and you're charging the hearing aids, you are also charging the charger itself. And what's great is you can actually have 3 additional cycles of charging on a fully charged charger. So if you have a patient who likes to go camping where they don't have power, or maybe there was a storm and they lost their power for a few days, not an issue. If that charger is fully charged, they can charge it 3 additional times before the charger runs out of juice. And on the back of the charger, you'll see those 4 LED indicators, which will indicate how much charge is left in the charger itself. So when they get 1 light, they know that it's time to plug in that charger. As I said, the battery life is quite good. So on that fully charged battery, they'll get about 23 hours of battery life in just 3.5 hours. But what's really nice is that in just 15 minutes time, it will give them 2 hours of battery life. So my recommendation is that you keep one of these in your clinic. So if you do have a patient who happens to come in for programming adjustments and they forgot to charge their hearing aids for a couple of days, you can just put them on your charger, have them take a seat in the waiting room for 15 minutes, and then you'll have enough charge to make your needed adjustments. Now, as I mentioned, if you fit the custom rechargeables in the Livio Edge AI or Livio AI technology, you do have access to all of our healthable features. So that will include things like the brain and body tracking, the self-check. If it's Livio Edge AI, they can take advantage of the fall detection and alert feature, translations, transcribe, reminder. So all those great healthable features are available in these custom rechargeable products if fit with Livio Edge AI or Livio AI. And if fitting the custom rechargeable Livio Edge AI devices, you can also take advantage of a wonderful feature that we have called Edge Mode. And what Edge Mode does is those Livio Edge AI devices use the machine learning to constantly analyze the environment. So they're looking at the acoustical input, and if the patient feels they need a next level of comfort and clarity, they'll engage Edge Mode. And the easiest way is with a simple double tap, but it can also be placed in as a short press. And what will happen is we're constantly scanning the environment. They get into a difficult environment, maybe it's a restaurant or cafe, they engage the Edge Mode, and what it will do is give them a fixed set of rules to optimize the sound quality in that exact environment. And it looks at absolutely everything. It's going to look at gain, MPOs, all of the noise management features, directionality, and as soon as it's engaged instantaneously, it will give them the best comfort and clarity that they need wherever they need it, simply by engaging Edge Mode. Do want to point out that when they leave that environment, because the settings are fixed once it's engaged, they would want to disengage and re-engage should they go into another environment where they need optimal sound quality. So with the custom rechargeables, that double tap is quite easy. And aside from engaging Edge Mode, that double tap can be used to access our Thrive Assistant. So if they're logged in through our Thrive app to Amazon, just placing in a username and password, they'd be able to double tap and ask, you know, any question that Alexa technology can answer. What's the weather? Who won the cricket game or tennis game right now? And they would also be able to use that double tap to start and stop streaming if they had an accessory. So with the custom products, we simply recommend that they use 1 or 2 fingers and just give it a double tap. You can increase or decrease the sensitivity of that tap, but for individuals who have dexterity issues, they don't need to feel for that push button, which often with custom devices can be challenging for people who have dexterity issues. Our recommended use and care, we do recommend that they always store the custom rechargeable devices in a dry location away from excessive heat. So you wouldn't want to like leave it in a car on a hot summer's day. And we do recommend that you fully charge the devices each night. It's just better for preserving the lithium-ion battery. Thank you so much for watching. Should you require more information on this topic or others, please feel free to contact us on our toll-free number at 1-800-024-985 or reach out to your product specialist directly.